What's up? I'm Bryce Morrison. He's Zachary Morrison. And today we're doing the NFC. Like we did the AFC yesterday, now we're doing the NFC. And I'm sorry, Aaron Rodgers. You just never can have a healthy left tackle because you just signed Tyron Smith to the Jets. Sorry. Cowgirls, nothing. Because they got old Eric Hendricks. Obviously, they released a few guys today or yesterday. Like they were releasing Michael Gallup, they released Leighton Vander Esch. Do you have anything to say about the Cowgirls, Zachary?
They're still going to have a good offense. It's just what are they going to be doing on defense? Is Trevon Diggs even going to be healthy next year?
True. Like he might not be healthy at the beginning of the season. Like he might be on the pup list at the beginning.
Very well true. Very well could be.
Okay, the Giants are pulverizing. Like you think that they're gonna go into a rebuild, and then they trade for Brian Burns.
Well, he's young, and though his production was down last year, he has proved to be successful and an impact player in the National Football League. With the other men that they have in the front seven, they believe, in my opinion, because I have no sources, I believe they think that they'll be able to have a elite pass rush and uh, as well as a run defense because of their interior front seven.
I've been seeing that they're gonna potentially go for JJ McCarthy. Which is I think it's the best quarterback in the draft, but I'm not analyst after all.
Yeah.
Like obviously during the combine, people were making jokes where they aren't showing his true ability, his best ability, handing the ball off. He would have
Mhm.
had the best score in the handoff drill. But Giants, you do not let as isn't we'll get to it when they go to the Packers. It's a young safety. Eagles, you might be losing a first round pick because of tampering. If you're tampering, don't do it on a guy like Saquon.
I don't know why they just didn't re-sign DeAndre Swift.
But do you agree with me? If like they're getting involved with tampering, don't do it on a running back. Do it on like a quarterback or a corner. And if you're gonna do it, don't do it on a guy who's injured pretty much every year. I know Saquon hasn't been injured the last 2 years, but like, you know,
Yeah.
other than that, like Bryce Huff was a good signing. Devin White was a good signing, but the true win is CJ Gardner Johnson. Do you agree, Zachary? Yeah, how do you feel about CJ Gardner Johnson signing with the Eagles?
It's a good signing if he's
I was
healthy.
shocked.
Devin White, a
Yeah.
little dynamic, and they're trying to avoid collapse as they did
Yeah.
late.
Washington, man, football team. I'll call them a football team. It's a mix of young and old players they're signing, mainly older players.
Yeah, most of these are just 1 year deals, with the exception of Tyler Baez, Dorrance, Armstrong, and some others. and Tyler Ott.
I was like, Bobby should have just stayed with the Seahawks personally. But
Yeah,
I
I
was
don't.
shocked with the Austin Eckler was a 2-year deal. That was wild.
Yeah,
That was wild to me. Like, yeah, Austin Eckler can be a good running back, but at the end of last year, he fell apart. Like, he was showing his age. Do you agree?
yeah.
Yep. Now to the NFC North, the Bears. Their big move was, yeah, they did sign Kevin Byard, but I
Well,
would
they
say trading
signed
for Keenan Allen.
and they
Trading
got
for Keenan Allen. Oh, yeah, DeAndre Swift.
that, and they also re-signed Jalen Johnson,
Oh, I forgot about Jalen Johnson. Massive pull.
and
Oh,
then they
yeah,
also Bong Bamiga.
true. Other than that, it was just like potential backups.
Yeah, they did
Lions,
Allen,
yeah,
so that should be pretty good. I think that pretty much solidifies the fact that they're getting Caleb Williams because they wouldn't be trading for a receiver like Keenan Allen if they were going to be trying to get Marvin
Marvin.
Harrison.
Well, they could, but like I just think like I personally think that Marvin Harrison Jr. is not as big of a prospect as people are saying out to be. But we won't really know because like I've noticed with big time receivers going into the league, a decent bit of them just stay okay. You know what I mean, Zach?
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying he'll be bad, but like I would not personally draft a wide receiver with a first overall pick.
Okay.
Only because of the fact that most wide receivers depend on their quarterback, and the type of quarterback Justin Fields is not as or is not that great of a passer.
Okay.
Yeah, now the Lions. They lost CJ Gardner Johnson. I like that was a huge loss.
Yeah.
DJ Reader, it's okay signing.
Ah, that's where he went. I guess it's okay. He went to the Lions. They re-signed DPJ. Okay, that's good that they got Glasgow, Marcus Davenport.
Like it was just like they didn't make a huge splash this offseason.
Yeah.
Well, the biggest splash is obviously DJ Reader.
Yeah. Which him
Packers,
and Hutchinson, that should
Marcus
be
Davenport.
yeah.
Now to the Packers. What are the Packers doing? They had the best 1-2 combination for like 40 minutes. They really I know that Josh Jacobs is 3 years younger, but he's very inconsistent.
Yeah.
They released a very consistent wide receiver. Do you agree, Zachary?
Yes, but they did
I
get
meant
Xavier.
running back. Yeah. Again, don't know what the like this one. I don't know why the Giants even didn't even try. Like they needed to keep Xavier McKinney if I was the
Yeah.
Giants. He's 24. So I don't know what the Giants were even trying. I know he was probably not going to resign. They should have at least tried.
Yeah, or even tagged him.
Exactly. Like he's good enough to be tagged. But yeah, like they obviously released Bakhtiari, but like he's not played. really.
Yeah.
The Minnesota Vikings. Their big free agent, Sam Darnold. Just kidding.
Aaron Jones and Jonathan Greenard, but it was mainly due to them not re-signing
Signing.
Daniil Hunter. But they
Or
did Hillary.
or they didn't also resign Kirk Cousins,
Yeah, but
which
it
might
gotta
frustrate.
give him that much money.
Yeah, they might frustrate Jay Jettas now out of the
Yeah.
team. Yeah, with this free agency, Justin Jefferson might be fed up. Like going to losing at your home in the playoff game did not look good for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, but we'll see.
On to
We'll
the
see
next.
what. Yeah, the NFC South, Kirk Cousins instead of the Atlanta Falcons. Kirk Cousins, like I like the signing, I just don't like how much it is.
And for 4 years.
He's gonna be like 39 or 40 when this contract ends.
Yeah.
I know quarterbacks last longer than any other position other than punter or kicker. But like as a special quarterbacks do last the longest other than special team. But still, like he's gonna be like 39, 40 off an Achilles tear. But we'll see. I don't even know if he'll be ready for the regular season. Other than that, Darnell Mooney I wouldn't have paid him that much, but
Yeah, and then they also got Rondale Moore.
well, they traded Desmond Ritter.
Yeah.
So like
So
the
I
Atlanta
wonder who will be.
their draft pick. Ooh.
No, I wonder who their backup will be.
Oh yeah, that's they could I was about to say they could draft a quarterback, but then I forgot Kirk Cousins signed 4 years.
Yeah.
If it was a 2-year deal for Kirk Cousins, I could have seen them drafting a quarterback.
Yeah.
But 4 years, no. Carolina overpaid for Hunt.
Yeah.
Obviously, they should not have traded Burns.
Yeah. And then trading Dante Jackson for Deontay Johnson.
That was they need a guy for Bryce Young.
Well, that's supposed to be.
And this is a loaded corner room draft. Jordan Fuller was a decent signing. Oh yeah, it was a sign and trade with Dante Jackson.
Poor Dante.
No, this is a different corner. This is
Uh,
Danye. This
oh,
is Danye. Yeah, this is Dane Johnson. This is I saw the name and I'm like, is it the same person? Then it's not. It's a different corner with a similar name. But yeah, again, they overpaid for these two offensive guards. The Saints, they're trying to get out of cap crap right now.
yeah. But they
Like,
got Junior though. That is really all it is. They just re-sign or people, or they just got Cedric Wilson. So they really didn't do anything. Now the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Baker Mayfield, huge.
Field, Mike Evans,
Oh,
Chase Ed.
don't forget about John Wolford.
What?
Don't forget about John Wolford.
Oh, okay.
Chase Edmonds is a fine running back. Whitehead, Whitehead, that was a big signing, I would say.
Yeah.
But
They
they
just
what
need
they
to extend Winfield Jr.
yeah, like I don't know if Winfield Jr. Wants to even be there. I know it's a non-exclusive franchise tag, but no one will trade 2 first-round picks for him for a
Yeah.
safety. The Car the Cardinals, oh, they got Desmond Ridder to be the backup now.
They got Jonah Williams to be one of their tackles.
They lost Hollywood Brown. Sean Murphy Bunting was a decent deal.
Yeah.
That's about what I would pay him. How about you?
And they got Justin Jones.
Jonah Williams. It's a decent signing. That's how much I'd pay. I had these two about.
Yeah.
I'll just say they did a decent job. The Rams obviously signed Jimmy Garoppolo to be their backup from week 3 to week 18. But they unfortunately they lost their big piece this offseason and
Aaron Donald.
the best defensive player I've ever seen in my life. I'm
First
assuming
round.
you would agree. Like the only one close is JJ Watt. No, JJ or TJ Watt, but they're not even close.
22 and 24.
But yeah. Other than Cameron Curl is a fine deal. Williams is fine deal. Jonah Jen. These are all decent deals, honestly. Do you agree, Zach?
Yeah.
I said, I said,
49ers. The 49ers do what they want. They'll always be somewhat decent if they're.
so what are you going to do? Move out to Utah?
Do you agree, Zach?
Yeah.
But unfortunately, they lost out on their backup and obviously the 49ers are a decent team. So as long as they don't get injured, all these signings will probably they seem like all backups to me.
Well, I think they'll have
Maybe
Floyd and
growth.
coming in very frequently, and Devondre Campbell will probably get a few snaps as well.
But do you agree they're all like would be classified as backups?
Uh, just depends because they haven't re-signed. They didn't re-sign Chase Young.
Well,
They
Chase
have
Young really wasn't. Obviously, they lost Eric Armstead, but
more. They have other people that they don't have.
true. The Seahawks, maybe they got their starter next year in Sam Howell,
Maybe.
but Seahawks really. Leonard Williams was big, but I still think that was a little too high for him.
Yeah. They got Nick Harris.
Noah Fant, I remember they re-signed him. Like ever since he left the Broncos, I really haven't heard anything from Noah Fant.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like okay off season. And yeah, that's all 32 NFL teams, and we're gonna each say who we think had the best off season so far. I would personally say underrated, but I would say personally, I would say I was gonna say the Steelers until they traded their Kenny Pickett. But I will say, hey, it's the where are they? It's the Chiefs. Like I can't say anything but the Chiefs, unfortunately. How about you?
Outside of re-signing, I'd say the would you scroll up, my good sir? I
For
believe
what
I
team?
saw.
Oh, you're gonna say the Texans aren't,
Yes, yes, I am.
This is a terrible contract. They're gonna
Well,
ruin.
it may be not that great of a contract, but they're still going to do really well. They're going to be better than they were last year.
7-7 at best. 7-10. I'm calling my shot. 7-10. Let's get it. Colts 2024. Bye.